channel and to another What I Eat in a Day video. It's actually a Sunday today, and that is because today, the Saturday you're watching it, I've decided to take a break for a week. So I thought I would have a video still come to you guys, even though technically it's not a Saturday for me, it is a Sunday. But because you guys have been enjoying the video so much, I didn't just want to kind of take a break from it, because I've been really enjoying filming the content. You guys know how much I love to cook and share recipes and everything like that. And yeah, so anyway, it's a Sunday today, and this morning honestly, I feel like this happens every time the sun comes up, but my appetite just wasn't that great. Plus I woke up quite late today. I woke up at like 10 AM, which is quite late for me. In fact, it's very late for me. So I only wanted something small because I knew I'd be eating again in a couple of hours. So I just had a coffee and a banana, which I'll insert now. Nothing too crazy there, hey, but I do love a coffee and a banana in the morning, so I enjoyed that. But now I am feeling a little bit more hungry. So I'm thinking about having a grilled cheese and kimchi sandwich, which is one of my ultimate pleasures in life. I love a grilled cheese sandwich, but combine it with kimchi and it's next level. So I really fancy that today. And again, I'm trying to regain that weight that I lost. So I'm trying to eat a little bit more kind of fattier things at the moment, which obviously you guys can do in line with your point value. I've actually done a grilled cheese sandwich before. I used to have them all the time on WWE, so do not shy away from them, just point them in accordingly, but perhaps use different alternatives like different bread, that kind of thing. But yeah, that's the plan for lunch. And then for dinner tonight, I am not too sure. I've got some chicken breasts that I've taken out, so it will be something chicken based. I'm kind of umming and ahhing between doing some kind of chicken wraps or Mexican, or going back to my heritage, back to my roots, and doing an Iraqi dish, which is maragdijaj, which is like a chicken tomato stew, which I love so much. It's one of my favorite things in the whole world. Normally I do it with lamb, but I've had a lot of lamb recently, so I thought I'd just take a break and have some chicken. But that is an option as well. And it really does depend on my appetite, because again, the sun is out today, we've got a ton to do, so I don't know what my appetite is going to be like. So if I'm quite hungry, I'm likely to go for the marag. If I am not, I'm likely to go for like the wraps, because I can do them with like a ton of salad and eat quite light, and I love that, and I think it's perfect for the lighter days. Anyway, I'll decide on that later, but long story short, we're having chicken for dinner, so I hope you all enjoy that. Who knows, I might completely change it up and just surprise you later with a completely different recipe. But anyway, I'm going to go and start making lunch, but before I do, quick outfit. I've had these overalls for years. They're Lucy and Yak, the corduroy ones. To be honest with you, they are a bit big on me. These are a size 10. I'm like a 6 to 8 for reference, so I do feel like these are quite big compared to my pink ones that I have in a size 8, but I do love them. But I just take care to wear them with quite a tight fitting top, just to give myself a little bit of shape. Otherwise I end up looking like a potato. But anyway, I have it with this scalloped baby pink, milky pink top that I got from my Selfridge last year. I love this. It is cropped, so it comes to a really nice length, so it's not quite nice and cool for the summer. But I love that. Bracelets the same, love Ruby Ross, Apple Watch, and then I do have, honestly, my videos are not sponsored by Essie, guys. They're just my favourite nail polish brand, but I have this really kind of buttery yellow one on today, which I love so much. It's such a nice colour, especially if you have a tan or olive skin like me, and I just love it. Can't remember the name of it. I will link it down below. Anyway, hope you all like the outfit. Very comfortable, very simple, ideal for a Sunday. But yeah, let's go and eat, and leave a comment, and I hope you all enjoy it. Okay, so when I do a grilled cheese sandwich, I like to combine 2 different cheeses together. So I have my mature English cheddar, of course, the best cheese in the world. I use the lighter version. Aldi do a version of this as well, which is just as good. It's just I happen to be in Sainsbury's, so I picked this up. Also, I mix it with Gruyere, and Gruyere gives it a wonderfully kind of stringy texture. It's so good. I've spoken about this before. You cannot beat this type of cheese for a grilled cheese sandwich, because it adds an intense flavour, but also it adds that kind of texture that you want as well. The kimchi that I use, I just get from Sainsbury's. It's this brand. I think you can get all different kinds of kimchi. I really like this one. And then again, bread is probably not the most calorie conscious choice. You could do a sandwich thin, you could use those small Warburton's loaves that are like 50 calories a slice. This is actually 213 calories per 2 slices, so not the most calorie conscious, and I reckon these are probably about 3 to 4 points each on WW. In fact, let me give you an accurate point value. just using the barcode scanner. 2 slices is 6, so actually that is nowhere near as bad as I thought. Go nuts guys, have this is delicious. So if you were to track that, you'd have 2 points. I normally use about 2 points worth of cheddar and 2 points worth of the grit, and I weigh it out on a scale. That's what I would do if I was pointing, but I'm not, so I'm just going to do it by eyeball today. But again, it's really easy, as you guys have seen, to get accurate values and to check things and switch things up. I was a big fan of switching things up and using my point value to my advantage. I feel like that's how I've managed to sustain the weight loss after 3 years. But anyway, I'm also going to use a combination of butter and olive oil. I'm going to lightly butter all sides of the bread, maybe 3 sides actually, and leave 1. And then I'm going to use olive oil in the pan, a good quality, that's going to crisp it up and make it lovely and golden. And to go alongside, I'm just going to have a handful of these collection hand-cooked crisps, black truffle and olive oil. You guys have seen me point these out a million times, so I'm just going to have what I think constitutes a couple of points. I just want them for the crunch basically. So yeah, a little handful of crisps. Lunch was really good, and now I'm going to have an afternoon snack, and I fancy something sweet. So I was umming and ahhing between having Bounty, it's a half a Bounty bar, Andy and I tend to share our afternoon snack, or have one of these Malteser cake bars, which sounds so good. So I actually think I'm going to opt for one of these for a change. They're 7 points on WW. Again, I'm not tracking, but I think that if I was to have the Bounty, from what I remember from last time, it was 9 points for half of the bar, which I was just, yeah, it was mega. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go for this. Nice and simple to track. And if you are interested in the calorie value of this, it's 127 calories, so not much at all. Yeah, I'm gonna have one of those with a cup of tea, and I've still not decided what we're having for dinner yet. I think we're swaying more to having chicken wraps, just because again, both of our appetites just are not there at the moment. So I think having salad and chicken and vegetables and a bit of cheese on some wraps would be really nice. So when it was time to make dinner, we started making it quite late. Time got away from us a little bit, so I ended up speeding through it and not really talking you guys through what I was doing because I had to get on and make a start. So basically I did chicken wraps. So I cut up some vegetables, some peppers, mushrooms, that kind of thing, which you saw, and I basically combined it with a pre-made fajita spice mix, which I just got from Sainsbury's. It's really simple, really easy, and I basically just kind of poached the chicken, fried it all up, added it to the wraps. I added some rice as well, which just thickened it up, bulked it up a little bit, and then once it was in the wrap I added a bit of cheese on top, and it was absolutely mega. It was so good, and something that's a relatively low point value. I mean, the only thing you really have to factor in is the chicken, the oil if you choose to. I never did, the cheese, and I feel like that's it, because on WW chicken breast is free, as is the veg. And if you want to track your mayo, if you do have it and that kind of thing. But yeah, we loved it. It was delicious, and really filling. Of course you have to track the rice as well. Don't forget to track the rice if you have it. But I actually found it really filling, so I only managed like 3/4 of mine just because it was so fat and bulky, and I had it with a side salad. So yeah, anyway, super simple, really easy, and I'm gonna call it a day here, guys. I am actually going to end the night and have, of course, my nightly orange, because I haven't had much fruit today, and I definitely do want an orange this evening. So I'm gonna cut this into 4 and go and enjoy it, and watch Moana, because that's what Layla and I are watching. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a day, but thank you for joining, and I will see you next week.